My name is Maury Kaufman, and I am a personal trainer, advanced health and fitness specialist, and a lifestyle and weight management consultant, all certified by ACE, the American Council on Exercise. I am also an elite personal trainer from IDEA Health and Fitness Association, and I have been training hundreds of people just like you out there to get into better health and fitness since 1997. The CES in my name stands for Clinical Exercise Specialist, which means that I can train people with special health needs such as heart disease, diabetes, and musculoskeletal injuries, just to name a few. So anyway, this video is all about how to get motivated. So why is it that you fall off the wagon, the workout wagon? Is it because you're too tired maybe? Or you're too busy? Or maybe exercise is too boring? Or exercise is too hard? That's what we're going to talk about tonight. I'm here to tell you that everyone has motivation. Most people just view the lack of motivation, a lack of exercise as a motivational problem, but this is not necessarily so. It's more important for you to find out why you don't exercise. Again, is it too boring? Are you wanting to spend more time with your family and friends? Are you trying to get more done at work? Or perhaps you're trying to avoid some anticipated pain, fatigue, or embarrassment. What you need to do is you need to sit down and you need to figure out what it is that makes you not want to exercise, and then address these obstacles, because we're going to name them as obstacles. So the first thing that you want to do when you when you want to think about a motivational goal or a motivational point is that you need to have a clear goal in mind. That's the most important thing. And not only a clear goal, but you need to have you need to be clear about what you want and why. You need to think about what will make you healthy and whole. You want to ask yourself, if I were committed to my exercise program for the next 6 months, what outcome would I most desire? And then go from, well, I just want to be fit, or I will exercise more. Instead, be more clear, more specific. Say, I will strength train 3 times a week, or I will take a 2-mile walk every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sit down and figure out, what your goal is, and you need to figure out, the length of time that's realistic, and you need to be specific about the time, the type of goal that you want. And so point number 4 is to be realistic with this goal, as I said before. So what happens if the kids get sick, or you have late meetings at work, or perhaps your back pain flares up? We don't live in an ideal world. So you need to think about maybe, how much time will I actually really have for exercise this week? What happens if the kids get sick? Will I, try and make it up the next day? Or will I just say, forget it? Well, I blew it. No, never mind. It's not worth it. Well, I'm here to tell you that what you want to do is don't give up. Everybody has a day where they can't exercise. So you need to just make it a point to then go ahead and, since I didn't get in it today, then I will do it tomorrow. And it can be either in the form of cardio or strength training. So now, what I would like for you to do out there is to get a piece of paper and write these questions down. Write down, what is my most important exercise goal? And these will also be up on on this video as well. What would be the most positive outcomes of meeting this goal? What is the biggest obstacle to this goal? Now, write these questions down. When and where is this obstacle most likely to occur? What can I do to prevent the obstacle from happening? What will I do to help get back to my exercise goal when this obstacle happens? Now, what I'd like for you to do is, on top of this piece of paper, write down your goal. Be specific about what you want out of this goal, how you want to do it, and be realistic. Then write these 6 questions down underneath it. Answer them, and then every day repeat this exercise. Put it up on top of your refrigerator and paste it up there to remind you to do this. So now I actually have a video for you to watch.
Welcome to the Sarah Fit Show. I am Sarah, and this is a Friday edition of Ask Sarah Fit. Many of you want to know how I stay motivated, what are my secret tips, and some that I can share with all of you to help you guys reach your weight loss and fitness goals. So the number one most important tip to staying motivated is know your goal and write it down. This is probably the most important bit of advice when it comes to staying motivated. Whether you want to lose weight for your own wedding or to lose weight so that you can play with your son or daughter without getting out of breath. Keeping this in mind will help you stay on track, and if it helps, write it down on a piece of paper and put it on the fridge so that every time your impulses take over and you want to just grab right back in, you're forced to stop and think about the decisions that you're about to make. Number 2, make it a date. Now, when you exercise, it's important to have accountability. If you set a date in your calendar of what specific time you're going to work out, you'll be more likely to do it. And add a little bit more of accountability and invite a friend to come with you. Music. Music is a huge motivator for me. Whenever I hear some new tunes, I can't wait to download them on my iPod, and then when I go running, I listen to all the new music that I just downloaded. People that listen to music when they work out tend to work out harder and longer. Another tip is have a cup of caffeine 45 minutes before you exercise. This will give you an added jolt and work out that much more efficiently. Magazines. I love doing the workouts in Women's Health, Shape, and Fitness, as well as Runner's Magazine and a few other magazines. These routines keep my workouts fresh and are always giving me new ideas and moves to incorporate into my routines. I may be an outlier here, but this type of motivation really gets me excited. Another tip of motivation that I have is I love The Biggest Loser. I find it so inspiring. This might sound crazy, but when I go running, sometimes I envision Jillian Michaels yelling at me, telling me that if the contestants on her show can run a marathon, I sure as heck can finish these 3-4 miles I'm trying to run. So hopefully these tips for motivation have helped you and you are more motivated to go work out this coming week. Thanks for watching, and please join us next week.
All right, so Sarah did have a few points that I didn't cover, but her main point was that you needed to have a goal, which is what I said in the beginning. You need to have that goal. That's what's really important. And then she also listed a few other things that I found interesting and I think might be helpful for you as well. I do have 2 more. One of them is the power of remorse. You know, you might want to think about how much you're going to regret skipping that workout rather than going out with the girls or something for happy hour. And then the final one is to hire a personal trainer. Now, Sarah did mention something about having a date, making it a date, or you know, working out with a friend. Well, that's what basically hiring a personal trainer such as myself will do. You know, this is what I do for people. I will, you know, make the exercise motivating. I help you to be motivated because you know you have that down in your appointment book that you will meet with me. I also make the exercises interesting, and I keep them balanced for you and for what your ability is. And also, you know, I don't yell. I'm not that kind of a trainer. I'm not one of those, like she mentioned in boot camp or whatever it was, The Biggest Loser. I don't yell at people. I encourage you. So this is my information up here. I'm at www.morikaufman.com. My telephone number is 314-517-1565. And thank you so much.